Camera guys. There it is. All right, nice and crisp picture. Nice and crisp picture. All right. Let me get our stuff pulled up and then we will get started. It is that time of night. It do be that time of night. We're feeling good. We are energized. We are moving. We are energized. We are moving. What's up, Bryce? What's up, Xander? What's up, Austin? What's up, the whole crew? All right, let me get this sorted real quick, and then we'll get to talking. Hold on. It was squats tonight, air squats. It was every. Hold on. Boom. I love the Fairlife. Fairlife is my go-to. All right. Speaking of which, let me grab my bottle out of here. Grab a couple sips. Grab 2 little sips of it. All right. How's it going, Saray? Got you, Bryce. What's up, Worldwide? All right. 1:55. Let's just get started, guys. We started a little later than yesterday. There was a bunch of people here, a bunch of music going, so there was no way to stream until we got the gym to ourselves. So now we're in it. Nice and easy. Yeah, body weight squats, air squats. No added weight. If it's not a high number, then we might add weight. I haven't decided how we're going to handle that yet. Usually if we don't get a high number of like reps, we add weight. Exactly, Nicole, all right? But if we don't, we'll probably throw a weight vest on anyways, at least a weight vest on for it. Generally, I spice it up a little bit. Let me grab some more plates, guys. I'll be right back. We're gonna need them. All my plates are over on the squat rack. All my plates are over on the squat rack right now. All right. How's everybody? Oh, wow, we got a lot of folks in here. 490 is my PR on the deadlift. Yes. All right, let's grab it. 225, second warm-up round of the night. Just three of these. Nice and easy. All right, that's cool, I guess. I don't know. All right, 245 for the next one. Oh yeah, just a warm up, Xander. 225 for 3, 245 single, and then we'll jump to 315. What's up, Mossberg? What's up, what's up? So I always draw my shoulders in when I start. So you'll see when I'm doing like this on the bench. So you'll see the like actively retracting my shoulders. So when I grip the bar, I'm actually pushing against the bar. So watch this forearm here. I push against the bar and push these shoulders into the bench and kind of dig them in, right? And then this motion here isn't just me scratching my back on the bench. This motion is me bringing my glutes and shoulders just a bit closer to form that small arch, right? So this is me forming that very small arch I use. And then I make sure those shoulders are nice and tight. Hands wrap, thumbs wrap, press up, deep breath, down and press. Everything I do on the bench, when you guys see me benching, every single movement has a reason for it. If I slide up and down, if I go left and right, everything is for a purpose. So everything is for a purpose. We're gonna go heavy. We're gonna go 3 and some change, obviously, like 350 probably. Might go heavier, I don't know. Five miles a day is too much cardio for me. Too much cardio for me. Let me grab some more plates, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Ugh. No sprints for me. No sprints for me. All right, 315 is our next warm-up rep, guys. Next warm-up rep. Here, let me fix the chat because I think I'm only getting some specific chats. I don't think I'm getting everything. All right, there we go. That's fixed. A steak. I had steak tonight. I had London broil. You guys know London broil, like the big, almost like a roast, but more lean like a steak. So, no, that's not my gig. Not my gig. All right, let's grab this. All right. 315, nice, easy single for the warm-ups, and then we'll move from there. What's up, what's up? Yep. Felt good? Felt good? Easy work, easy work. Good warm-ups tonight, good warm-ups tonight. Let's add some more weight, guys. All right. I think that's what we have on the other side, right? Yeah, 325, 325. 325 is next. It's flipped. The camera's flipped. So it's flipped the right way right now. I've been using the back side of the phone. Appreciate it, David. Appreciate it. Usually I use the other side of the phone is all it is. So when I record from front facing camera, you get the other one. So, ugh. All right. 325, still easy work. You know, I don't know that I've ever had a parsnip, all right? I do have a patio. Well, I have like a porch patio. It's a nice one, actually. Got a couple of rocking chairs out there. It's pretty sweet. Drink a coffee in the morning out on the porch, you know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, 325, Xander. 325. I wonder if I can Larson press it. Do you guys think I could Larson press 325? What do we think, guys? You guys think I got Larson 325 in the tank tonight? Yep. Yeah, easy work. Easy work. You know, what's the worst that happens, right? Ah, felt good. Um, 335 for the next one, right, guys? 335 for the next one. Let's get it in. All right. All right, all right. I don't know if we're going to Larson press 350 tonight without a spotter, but we'll probably climb to 350. I bench 6 days a week, Justin, 6 days a week. What's up, Coco? I bench 6 days a week, so. Ooh. $350 is doable. We're probably going to do 350 tonight, just not Larson. Yeah, natural. What's up, Destiny? I do a full body heavy 6 days a week, Justin. Full body heavy 6 days a week. Yes, Jose, you know, full body heavy 6 days a week. Frogs. Frogs are my favorite. Frogs are my favorite animal. Frog's my favorite animal. That's why I have frog merch. That's specifically the reason I made buff frog merch, is because I wanted it. So, all right, let's grab this. All right, 335, nice and easy. Not bad at all. A lot. Bench, curls of some sort, shoulders of some sort, rows, tricep extensions, rear delt flies, and then usually 1 or 2 leg movements. So like leg extension, leg press, squat, lunges, something. And then we do calisthenics at the end. So all right. I want to do a PR. I feel amazing the last couple nights. I want to do a PR. It's just, and you guys have seen it. You go out, you look at the gym, right? There's no one here. There's no one to spot a PR. So Honestly, I'm gonna have to come in at like 8 p.m. to do a PR attempt. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to come in at like 8 p.m. and do a PR attempt. We do sets of 7 sometimes, Justin. We do a lot of sets of 7, triples, 2s, singles, double singles, triples, sets of 7. That's usually our no more than 7, but we at least have 1 set of 7 with everything. And usually it's more than 1 set of 7. So we do a lot of reps throughout the week for sure. Let's add some more weight. Let's go 350, guys. 350. 350. Hold on, I'll be right back. I eat 300 grams of protein a day. 300 grams of protein a day. It's good, isn't it, David? It feels good. It takes some getting used to, though, but it is good. It's good. What's up? What's up? All right, we got 350 pounds on the bar, ready for us to move it. Day is going great. My day is going great. My day is going great. It'd be even better if everybody subscribed. Just sitting there, I'm playing with y'all. It's going to be going great once I hit 350 here. It's going to be going great once I hit 350 here. That's doable, Blue Day, but we're not doing that right now. We don't have a spot at the moment. That would be just under PR level. So, all right, 350, easy weight. It's easy pounds, easy poundage. Nothing abnormal. Routine stuff. Let me make sure these plates are set in on the bar good. All right, 350. Not for this, Grizzly, not for this. No, we don't. Breathing takes too much energy, Blue. I conserve energy by skipping breaths. All right, 350. 350. Let's go. So good. 350 moving nice and smooth. Easy work. Yup. Easy work. I'm not left-handed, no. Appreciate it. 350 move nice and smooth, guys. Nice and smooth. Smooth like a shark. Smooth like a shark. Did you guys know sharks are smooth? I do take creatine. I take creatine and pre-workout. That's it. I'm natty. I have no idea what you're trying to say. I'm going to something or another. I bring the bar, so Coco, I take the bar off the rack, and then I let gravity introduce me to it slowly, and then I put it back so gravity understands where it stands. All right, that's my technique. No, honestly, it's the biggest. I mean, I made a bench technique video recently. If you want to check that out, that kind of breaks down how I do my bench. I would recommend that. Like, go look at that one. And then I made one that like gives you the like top 3 movements that I would use to like increase bench press when I need it. So But 350, right now I weigh 170. I'd say 178 is probably as good as like a safe estimate. That's going to be on the high end potentially. But 177, 178 is where I weigh right now. So this is a little over double body weight. Or my PR is a little over double body weight. This is about double body weight current. So almost double body weight here. So, all right, what do you guys want to do? 350 is probably our top set for the night, to be honest. So, I eat a lot of Greek yogurt, yeah. All right, let's go back to 315 and just rep it out, guys. Let's go 315 and just wrap it out. We'll do like a triple, like we usually do. You guys know. I train 6 days a week. I weigh 177, 178. Probably 178 right now. But 177 was my last weigh-in. So, honestly, guys, it fluctuates sometimes. There's days I weigh in and I'm a pound lighter than 177. So, just depends on what time of day you weigh in, right? So, you ever want to feel good about gaining? Weigh at the end of the day after you've ate. You want to feel good about losing? Weigh at the beginning of the day, all right? There's going to be drastic differences. All right, 315 just for some reps. I've been training for 5 years total. I was benching 70 pounds 5 years ago. So, let me grab this. Yep. Easy work. Long pause, Larson. Long pause, Larson. The secret is the milk. Is that what it is? Next, we're going to do like a double or a triple, 315. Ugh. All right, let's grab this. What do you mean weighted armor? Why would I want weighted armor? All right. Quick double. You guys ready? We'll do two or three reps. I don't know yet. We're about to find out. Felt good? It's like, that's just like that, Coco. Unless you know, you know. So. No, I've never tried the Liftoff app. I don't know what that is. Not familiar. All right. That was a triple. We did a single Larson pause, long pause. That was a triple, so that puts 4 reps. We need 3 more to finish off our 315s for the night before we start curling. So we'll bicycle kick the next one. We're going to bicycle kick the next one. All right. Appreciate it, Xander. Ugh. I'm rooting for you, Ben. I hope you can do it by junior year too. All right. Let's grab it. So you guys always complain when I don't do ab work, so we're going to do some ab work with this bar. All right. Let's get some ab work in, guys. Felt great. Felt great in the abs. That's all the ab work for the night. Staying natty. I will always be natty. 100%. 11:30-ish. It's almost 11:40 here. I'm on the East Coast. Felt good. That felt good, guys. I have a video up, Tello. You'd have to go to the channel to find that. I did a short video where I explained the best ways to increase your bench press. Same thing. You can check the channel. I showed the best 3 movements, and I did another video where I broke down form. So that all of my bench press advice is on the channel, and it's in short video form. So, but eating good is a big part of it. Yes. But the actual technique and the movements that I would use to increase my bench are in separate videos. So they're very short, to the point, not a lot of filler. So, all right, we've got 2 more reps to get with this, guys. We're gonna do 2 more reps with this, probably just do a quick double, and then we got a curl. So that's good work, John. All right, let's get a quick double here, guys. Let's get a quick double. While I'm doing 2 reps here, if you guys want to drop me a like, that would be appreciated. Let's go. Feel good? Feel good. We got curls next, guys. Yeah, felt good, feel good. Easy work. Easy work. I'm glad I could assist you with that feeling, Mossberger, right? All right, we're curling. What kind of curls y'all want to do tonight? We did preacher curls last night. We should do cables tonight, I think. We should do cables tonight. Let's do cables. I want to do cables, and you know, that's ultimately what is the difference maker, right? Hold on. We're going to do cable curls tonight, guys. All right. It's that time. I'm backwards now. So the camera has flipped. We did hammer curls to finish off last week, I think, or part of last week's finisher. So I don't want to jump hammer curls right back in yet. Those will be probably Friday. We can do, because we're gonna do easy bar tomorrow night. I like doing easy bar at least twice a week. So we're gonna do easy bar tomorrow night, then maybe hammers, and then rotate back to easy bar. So we're gonna max this block out for those of you that are new. You know what? Let's change up the game. No. We were doing that thing where we're trying to figure out how much we could do single arm, right? Why don't we try that? Let's see what we got single arm. Let's see what we got single arm, and then we'll switch back to 2 arms, right? All right. Yes, I was sumoing back then, Xander, actually. My conventional wasn't quite that good 2 or 3 years ago, but my sumo was definitely able to do it. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do single arm curls. Let me get y'all a better angle here. Single arm curls. I don't know. I haven't done single arm on this machine in a long time. Obviously, it's going to be more than this, but let's go 145 for the first one.
See how that feels? Because we can do the whole block with 2 arms. So I imagine 1 arm we should be at least able to get 145, right? Oh, hold on. That's way too light. God. Oh, 185. 185. How about that? 185. That's still light, guys. Whee! I have to turn this way, right? All good? I'm good, Drizzy. You're going to have to do better. I should be their spokesperson. I've done that in the past, Haro. I've had let people pick my workouts in the past on the stream. I usually end up in a lot of pain. I'm doing it exactly right, Dubs. I'm doing it exactly right. Top tier. Top tier. All right. 210 or 215? There's 215. Ugh. All right. All right. Let's see. This is going to get heavy quick. I'm wondering where we're going to tap out on this block. I've done the whole block so many times with 2 arms that it feels weird not having it racked. So let's figure out where we're going to tap out on single arm. 3. Let's do 3 an arm and let's add some weight. I want to see if we can get the whole brick. Let's see if we can get the whole brick tonight. What's up, bestie? I have a feeling I lift more than you, Drizzy, so just an odd feeling by this encounter. 245. 245, we'll get that for a double maybe. My elbow's doing fine, Dubs. My elbow's doing great, actually. This isn't affecting the elbow whatsoever. Why would this hurt my elbow? I feel like you think it's doing something it's not doing. I don't understand what your issue is. My elbow is fine. I'm not even locked out on the elbow. I'm okay. I do this professionally, Dubs. I do this professionally. So, all right. Not too bad. Oh. We're closing in on the tap out on the block. That's almost the full brick with single arm. We're getting close. Hold on. I'm natural, by the way. Hey, Bryn's here. What's up, Bryn? That's perfect form is what it is. Perfect form. No, actually, I make most of my money outside YouTube, AZ. I make most of my money outside YouTube. I lift professionally. I get paid to power lift. I have a sponsor. I have a sponsor. Whee! Ah. Oh. 275. We're going to try 275 for a single, guys. That was 245. We're going to try 275 for a single. Appreciate it. Right-handed. We're going to get it, Dubs. We're going to get it. This one's probably going to fight us. I think this will be the heaviest single arm curl we've done on this block. Obviously, it's on a pulley, so, but appreciate it, Greg. Gregory. I don't know if you want to be called Gregory. No, we didn't skip leg day. My legs are pretty strong. Says who? Who made that rule? Cole, who made that rule? Blue is my favorite color, closely followed by green. Who made the rule that you can't max on a curl? And explain why that rule exists. Because that's not a rule. Whew, maybe not. Hold on. We might not be getting that one. Hold on. Let's see. Nope. 260. Let's go back to 260. We might have found our tap out there. 275 might be it, guys. 275 might be the tap out on that one. I didn't realize that Cole was the rule maker for lifting. Nope. All right, so we found my PR on this. It's 245, guys. There's no way I'm getting over 245 tonight. Maybe if I jump straight to it, but I don't think we're going to get over 245. So let's swap this out now, guys. We're going to swap to my my other bar, and we're going to do our last set. We're going to do a set of 7 with both arms with a full brick. So let me grab that bar. Let me grab that bar, knock out a set of 7. Tearing doesn't come from maxing out a curl. Tearing comes from issues like hyperextending or poor bicep conditioning, poor tendon or bad tendons. There's a lot of things. All right. It's all good. Leg day every day, B-man. Leg day every day. That was full range of motion, Brian. Welcome to the stream. No, arms only go this far. Arms only go this far. They don't go back here. 225. Solid work. Solid work. Solid work. We got shoulders next. Let's grab one more set here, and then we'll grab shoulders. Yeah, I do legs every day. Not necessarily always squats, but legs every day. Squats 3 times a week. That's congratulations, Brian. I'm happy for you. How's your bench, like deadlift PRs going, Brian? Remember, this is a powerlifting channel, guys. There's a reason I do the things the way I do them. So, whoa. What's up, what's up? No, you're good, Brian. That's why I always mention it. All right, let's get this bench in the rack. Bench in the rack. And we're about to do some shoulders. We're about to do some shoulders. Shouldies. Shouldies. Do I got full visuals here? Boom. Full visuals on the shouldies. I do. I have some stuff on my channel about meet day advice. If it's your first meet, your two biggest things you're going to make sure is, number one, that you don't overshoot your openers. Be very careful, because if you overshoot your openers, you'll ruin your whole meet, obviously, but also it'll make everything more difficult moving forward, even if you manage to get them, right? So open a little low, get the nerves off, and then add your bigger lifts. Everybody wants to open super high compared to what they should. Try not to open too high. Get the nerves off first. That's the biggest thing I can give as advice. Get your nerves handled. Get the lifts out of the way. The first lifts out of the way. Get yourself qualifying to finish the meet. And then on your second and third lift, put a little bit more weight on, right? So that's why you get second and third lifts. And bring enough food. Everybody always underpacks on their first meet. Bring more food than you'll think you'll eat. More food than you'll think you'll eat while you're there, because you'll eat it. Trust me, you're going to be hungry. A lot of carbs, a lot of proteins. Bring your food and a lot of water. A lot of water. It's 8 hours you're going to be in there minimum. So, all right, let's grab this. Overhead press, set of 7, 135, warm up. Yep. Ugh. I don't recommend smoking. Smoking's bad for you. $185 is next. Skeletal core leverage squat? No, Brent, I haven't heard of that. And that sounds awful. AZ, that's fine. That doesn't mean it was good. That sounds horrifying, Brent. It sounds like a lot of words for a squat. I can farmer's carry like 400 and some change. Like, I think the most I've done is like 425. Farmer's carries. I'll look it up, but it sounds scary, Bren. It sounds scary. Yeah, farmer's carry, action, farmer's carry. Farmer's walk, farmer's carry, same thing. Holding weight while walking in a direction, essentially. But I've done 405 a few times. 425, I think I've done once. So, with the carries. A pretty decent distance too, actually. I used to go for a good distance. It's great for grip strength. All right, 185 overhead for 3. No, I'm natural. I am natural. I usually have a new PR at least once a week on one of the 3 lifts. So I usually PR at least once a week. Sometimes it's a bench PR, sometimes it's a deadlift PR, a squat PR, something. Sometimes it's not one of those three. Sometimes we PR something else, but the three that count, you know? The three that count. No, I have my own program. I don't know what it looks like, Mossberg. I don't know what it looks like. How am I being a baby? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to look up this machine. 1 second. I want to see what y'all are talking about. All right. I want to see what y'all are talking about. All right, let's see. Scale core leverage squat. Oh yeah, I've seen those. I've seen those. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I have 100% seen those. I've actually used them, if I'm not mistaken, a couple times. They're pretty good. I didn't mind it. I don't think I've tried the scale core one, but I've used one that's almost identical. So, all right, let's grab this weight though. We got 205 on here. $205 on here. Yep. Let's go. Easy weight. Easy weight. So it's we had a squat like that at one of the gyms I was working at one point. It wasn't identical, but it was close. And we had people that were too short for it that would get on it, and you would have to help them relock it. So it definitely can happen because the lock was like, once they had it unracked, they had to like tippy toe. So they put the pads on their shoulders and they had to tippy toe to get the lock off. And when they released the safety, they'd go down and they couldn't tippy toe with the weight that they had on it after the set, so they'd be stuck. So they'd have to sit there and they'd have to lower it on the safety, get off, de-rack, and then re-rack the. So I can see what they're saying, you know. Because that going on your tiptoes with weight is one thing. Doing it after a set is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? 225 is next. Ugh. Oop. Yes, Thunder, it is. Appreciate it there. All right, we've got 225. Let's hit this real quick, guys. Let's hit this real quick. Let's check in chat. Ugh. $225. Let's go. 225 overhead press. Whew. We're gonna earn some likes with this one, right? Come on, let's earn some likes with this one. Let's go. Yeah! Let's go! Woo-wee! Ah! So I love this laptop. It flips inside out and becomes a tablet, but it makes it so this is very loose. Whew. 100% Thunder. If you watch enough Instagram, see you, Xander. If you watch enough Instagram reels, it'll start to make you feel like everybody's jacked, right? Everybody's huge when you watch Instagram. But you get off of Instagram and you realize that that is the 1% of lifters, and that's 0.01% of people. So, but it's not the regular, it's not the norm. Let's go back down, drop set, 185 for 3 to 7, and then we will we'll slap on our next movement. A lot of the time, it's all mental. I'm gonna be honest. It's all mental most of the time. What's up, Buffalo? Mental is hard to get over sometimes. Sometimes you need to get a spotter and just, you gotta just get in that zone. It's once you break it, you break the PR, you break the PR. It's hard to break that mental block that it's heavy, But if you can do it like that, you can do it with 210s, you can do it with plates. It's the same weight. It's just mental's hard to break. Mental's hard to break. Sometimes it takes a few attempts to break it, but it's one of those things that you kind of just got to work through it. So you just got to get in the mindset that one way or another, the weight's going to go up. It's just you want it to go up from you pressing it, preferably. So, all right, let's grab this. Just remember, it's just you and gravity. It's just you and gravity, man. Don't let gravity whoop you, all right? That's all you got to remember. Don't let gravity whoop you. All right, 185 for some amount of reps, eventually. 185 for eventually, all right? All right, let's go. Yeah, the thing about gravity is it only exists as long as you think it exists. I'm convinced it's a myth. No, I'm playing. Obviously gravity exists, but it's you versus gravity. That's all it is. Always turn red. Form was top tier, Ali. That was our drop set, mind you guys. That was our drop set. We just did 225. So this is a shoulder press. We're not trying to go down below chin. It's very intentional to be overhead. Very intentional to go down just to nose level. Just to nose level. That is the intentional range of motion here. Intentional range of motion is nose level. So, all right, we got rows to do, guys. We're gonna do cable rows tonight. So, I'm gonna do cable rows tonight. If I was doing an incline bench, yeah, I'd probably want to go. Yeah, if I was doing an incline bench, I would probably go a little lower, sure. But I'm not doing incline bench. It's shoulder press. So, at lowest the chin, yes. At lowest the chin. Anything below nose is usually where you want to hit, but it just depends on. Sometimes on your later sets, if you want to get an extra rep or two and you have to, cheat the range just a little bit to get that final rep, do it. Why not? You're going to get growth out of it. You're going to get strength gains out of it. That's my theory on it, at least, and it seems to work. So, ugh. Yeah, it's my Shakespeare tank. You guys like it? Hold on. Do thou even hoist, sir. He's got a shaker cup, look. Do thou even hoist. So I have made a living out of fighting gravity, guys. Yes, Bryn. How dare gravity even think it's gonna stop me, all right? I throw hands with gravity on a daily basis. The first time I throw hands with gravity on a daily basis is when I wake up and try and get out of the bed, all right? That's usually when gravity has its best chance of getting me, is when I'm trying to get out of bed. You have expectations? Well, what's the expectation? Good that you have expectations, I guess. This is a full brick for 7, guys. For whomever that's for, sure, yeah. Do you, Dwell? I'm married, so I'm past that point of life. I've already handled that bit. I am married. It was definitely 7, Mark. It was 100% 7. We got 2 more sets, though. I can at least count to 7, all right? 8, not as good at counting to 8, but 7, I've got that down, all right? I practice counting to 7 at least once a day. All right. Another set of 7. Easy work. We only got 3 sets here, guys. It's all about the poster, isn't it, guys? It's always about the poster. David's here. I for sure. There ain't no way. It was 7. It's definitely. I don't do anything in sets of 6. Look, I will just about drop the weight on myself before I'll do a set of 6. All right. We get 7 or nothing, right? We don't do 6. If you get 4, you have to do 7, and that's my personal motto, right? If I do anything over 3, I have to get 7. So, do I think the poster's natural? I don't know. Probably. I'm good. I don't need any advice, Conan. I appreciate it, though. David's hiding from us, Mossberg. David's hiding from us. All right, let's grab it. All right, one more set here, guys. Yep. It was definitely 7. I made sure it was 7. That is exactly what I will tell them, RPE. Sundays I take a rest day. Sundays I take a rest day. We got triceps next, guys. We got triceps next. J clips, but the reps were fine. The reps were fine. My workouts are going fine, all right? My workouts are going fine, I assure you. All right, we're gonna do triceps next. Sounds like a fun time, Bryce. Ugh. I have a very well developed back. My workouts are going fine, I promise you. Ugh. All right. Yeah, all right, it's already racked, so we're good. $30 old. All right. Tricep extensions. We'll do 3 or 4 sets here like usual. We might throw in like an odd handle too. We might do an extra handle at the end. We'll do a different handle for the giggles. So. Y'all like the farmer's tan I got going on here with the with the red arm? Yes, I have children and I'm married. Yes. Yeah, always that nice little cutoff line. I don't tan though is the problem. I just get red. So it goes from like pasty pale, right? Red. So that is a skin tone. That is not me sunburned. This is just what my arm's skin tone is. Does it on both arms. That's what happens when I'm in the sun during the day. I'm in the sun a lot. I have chickens at the house. I'm in the sun a lot. So so I tend to get red. I'm in the US. I don't think I sound Canadian. Canada has like an accent, like a northwestern accent, or northeastern accent. If you guys have never been up in the northwest, northeast, that's the best way to tell if someone's from that area. It's very similar to like northeast, northwest US from what I can tell. Especially like I say even like this like north central type area. Like Michigan almost. But like northern Michigan. What's rude, Mossberg? Canadians have an accent. I didn't even say it was a bad accent. You guys have an accent. Boston's a different accent. So my family's from that area. I was actually born in Massachusetts originally. So I'm very familiar with the northern accent. Massachusetts is a different accent. Massachusetts is a different accent. All right. I'm very familiar with Old Chusets. All right. That being said, I don't go to Massachusetts very often. Love my family that's in Massachusetts, but I'm not a huge fan of the aesthetic of the state. It's very crowded. I'm not a huge fan of crowded metropolitan type areas. I like very country vibes. I love the South. The South is definitely where I relax the most. So I've been in the South pretty much my whole life. I'm from the South. I was born in Massachusetts, but I am definitely from the South. So I was born in Massachusetts. I was raised in the South. So been here my whole life just about. How about how much milk have I had today? By the end of this workout, it'll be about 1.25 gallons, probably maybe a gallon by the end of this workout. I don't know. The clock's still on the wall. I don't go to California. I'm not a big West Coast person. Not a fan, to be honest. Not my vibe. Not my vibe. I am very much in the country, quiet, very slow living type thing. You don't, not too much going on, you know? Not too much going on. I can tell you I would never move to the West Coast. I would never move to the West Coast. At least on a permanent basis, maybe to visit. What's your deadlift world record, boss? No, I don't feel tired of lifting. I just ended up here. My family moved here when I was young and we stayed. I stayed. I met my wife here. So I stayed. This is where all my kids were born. This is where they'll be raised. I like the vibe. I'll post the video. Post a video, human. It'll be interesting to see, I'm sure. I'm in South Carolina. I'm in the South, all right? I'm right there. No, most of my family doesn't live here. This triangle, this triangle just doesn't feel as good. It's just too easy. It's too easy. Yeah, the vibes out here are great. It's nice and quiet. Hey, David. Jay's been in and out. He was here Sunday, Bryn. He showed up for the chicken stream on Sunday. He was here moderating on Sunday. He's just been busy. I think he's got more time during the earlier portion of the day. Nice, full body. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we're doing tonight, full body. So, all right. We got rear delts, guys. Rear delts. We got deadlifts tonight. We're going to have a good day. Full body, 6 days a week. J Slice, full body, 6 days a week. Heavy. All right. We got deadlifts here tonight as well. So, yeah, 6 days a week. Got to get it in. Got to get it in mentally and physically, right? My bench PR right now is 365. I weigh 177. 365 is my bench PR. I got chickens, dogs, cats, a bearded dragon, a tortoise. We got the whole crew. Yeah, 365 is my current bench PR. What's up, rich guy? 55 for the rear delts. Favorite show? Supernatural. Supernatural would be my favorite show, I think. All right. I bench more than you, though, Jalen. You gonna come better than that. Bench more than you, Jalen. Probably, yeah. What you got, Jalen? What you benching? I'll humor you. I imagine you don't have a video of it, but I'll most likely take your word for it. Yeah, so I definitely bench more than you, Jalen. I definitely bench more than you, Jalen, by a significant margin. I weigh 177 right now. My bench is 365. 365. We do Larson pauses with 315 or bicycle kicks with 315 right now. So, welcome to the stream, though. Welcome to the stream. 365, Jalen. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Jalen got awful quiet. There we go. I appreciate it, Jalen. You should always come and check things before you just start talking crap. So, but you're welcome to the stream regardless, Jalen. Ugh. All right, let's grab it. 70 rear delt fly. If you have a pig and name it Peppa, that's top tier work. We are, Bug. We'll grab the hundreds next. We do that. We usually do that every night. Peppa's a good pig name. Appreciate it, Xander. Woo-wee! 7 reps, actually. 7 reps. Always 7 reps. Typically 7. What's up, Chase? What's up, Chase? We don't do anything over 7. It's strength-based. Strength-based, Lemuz. Powerlifting channel. Powerlifting channels. 7, 3s, triples, doubles, singles, that kind of stuff. That was 70 pounds. All right, hundreds are next. Nice, Chase. I don't typically watch. If you're interested in a physique shoot, Jalen, you can go and check my channel. I have a physique shoot there. You're not going to get much of a physique show in this, if that's what you're interested in. I am got quite well developed shoulders and whatnot. That's what I can show on camera right now. So, hold on. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. They just hide underneath the tank top a little bit, guys. They just hide underneath the tank top a little bit. That's all it is. Also still have visible abs during the bulk. So, also still have visible abs during the bulk. Yeah. Yeah, I'd go with Porky, not Horky. Horky doesn't sound good. No, you're good, Jalen. You're good. Sparky? I like Sparky. Sparky's a good one. How about Tater? I'd name it Tater, to be fair. Tater Tot. The pig's name should be Tater Tot. Pig's name should be Tater Tot. Hey, I appreciate it, Chase. That adds to our air squat goal for today. That's our first 3 air squats in the tank there. First 3 air squats in the tank. Tater Tot's a good one. Mashed potatoes a good one. I like potato-based names. Nah, scratching the nose. Ugh. I'm pretty good at moving couches, actually, believe it or not. I have a video of me moving couches from a while back. You just pick them up overhead. We already hit chest tonight, Jalen. We went up to 350 on the bench, and then we did 7 like assorted reps of 315. So we don't have a spot tonight, so 350 was the most we went, something easy. So, or 350 was the most we went, so something easy. They're air squats, David. We're not doing any weighted squats on camera. I do not have a spotter. One day I will have squats on camera. I have squats on the channel. I feel like you guys have seen them. To be fair, I don't think I have any depth squats on the channel. I haven't done any depth squats on the channel. I will. You know what? I'll make it a goal. By the end of the month, we will squat on camera, all right? It might not be a PR squat, but we will squat on camera at some point this month, all right? I'm making it a goal. I'm going to do my best to get a spotter, all right? Get a spot for the air squats? That'd be great, right? The Fairlife's here. It's over by the bench. Who wants to spot my air squats? We are working out. Squat in the safety rack. We will make a point of it. I know you guys really want to see me squat, and I can never seem to get a spot for it here. So we're just gonna, we'll do 315 for a few reps or something, just so you guys know I do them. Nothing super heavy, something that's easily, easily done. So we'll make a point of it this month. I assure you, we'll make a point to do heavy squats this month. On camera. I do them, but on camera. Nah, I don't do gel. I don't do gel in my hair. I don't like the feeling of gel in my hair. I'm doing fine, Monty. Monty, what's your bench? Monty, what's your bench, right? If you could give me a rundown real quick. And then if you want to drop the video link in the chat, I'd be more than happy to take a look at it. Monty's new. Monty's new. Yeah, we'll do something comfortable. I assure you. I'll make a point of it this month. You guys have been asking long enough for me to do it on camera. So I have some on the channel, to be fair, but maybe we'll do like 315 or something on camera, just so you guys eventually see me squat. All right, you can see my form at least and critique me. That's what usually it comes to, right? 225? That's respectable, Monty, but before you start talking crap on a channel, you should probably check. You should probably check what the PRs for that person are. And just be respectful in general. Why would you want to be hateful, Monty? So, I'm doing okay, Monty. It's a powerlifting channel. We lift heavy objects here. I can get like 21 to 23 reps at 225. Somewhere in that ballpark, most likely. So, there's rear delt fly with a small shrug at the top. We're about to do deadlifts, guys. Oh, I had to grab my milk. Yeah, Monty, I was using your bench as my shoulder press earlier. So cookie. I've done dips with 225. I think Rich Guy. I think so. Moss Moss has the mod blue. I don't think he's a member on the channel. Rich guy could drop the milk emote though. Check it out. Boom. I wish mods could. I don't know why mods can't. I don't set that rule. YouTube sets that rule. I wish I could give mods the emotes. Yeah, I wish I could give you the emote. There it is. Hold on. I see it. All right, rich guy, calm it down. Calm it down. Calm it down. There's a lot of milk. There we go. All right. Sure, Ben. I'm sure it'll be great. Your name is suspect, so we're gonna see how this goes. Rich guy, calm it down. I appreciate it though. My deadlift is 490 at the moment. All right. Conventional, mind you. That matters. Curls. Curls are going to be your primary bicep builder. Curls, hammer curls, preacher curls, cable curls, barbell curls, all the curls. And rows. Rows are going to be a good option. Rows and curls are going to be your primary builders. But usually what people want are big arms. They don't. A lot of people say, hey, I want big biceps. But honestly, we kind of have to work out to grow muscles. So I don't have that problem, Koala. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Hopefully you get past that. You should love yourself for who you are. All right. No, I'm doing great, Koala. I'm doing great. I weigh 177. Yeah, you'll be okay, Koala. My wife's a big fan of my face in particular. That's really all that matters. You'll find someone that likes your face, I'm sure. Ultimately, what matters, Koala, is do you like your own face? I don't think is the goat emoji mine? I don't think the goat emoji is mine, rich guy. I didn't put a goat emoji in. Did I put a goat emoji in? No. Should be milk, a dumbbell, and a J. Should be a milk, a dumbbell, and a J. Pull-ups will help. Pull-ups will help. So, all right, let's get warmed up for the deadlifts. Boop, boop. All right. What's up, Shady? I hope you said some arms, Shady. Some arms, all right? Hit some arms. I think you spelled it incorrectly. All right, let's add some more weight. $225 for the second set. Nice and light. All right, 225, quick triple, and then we'll grab 3 Vidine. on, regrip. I tore some calluses the other day, so I'm trying not to re-tear them. Much better. Much better. Felt good. Felt good. Hold on, I missed some messages. My chat backed up. I'm doing okay. You guys are going to be just fine. You guys don't understand leverages, it seems. Leverages. We're going to add more weight. We're going to add more weight. Ton of science-based lifters in the chat. You have to have perfect straight back. They don't understand how individual leverages work. Oh, Lord. Y'all should really work on that. These are definitely warm-ups. These are definitely warm-ups. Yeah, they always come in with all the advice, right? Same people that are benching like 70 pounds. Benching 70 pounds, deadlifting 11 ounces. They come in with all the advice. They worked out once. Ugh. Yeah, they're on month number 2. Hey, Chase, welcome back to the club, boss. Big dog. They've been working out for 37 days. No curls with that. No curls with that. So appreciate it. We'll add that to the total, Chase. We'll add that to the total for the night for the air squats. 3 months at Planet Fitness can't tell them a thing, right? They put 3 plates on the Smith machine last week. Almost got it off the ground. All right. Almost got 3 plates off the ground on the Smith machine. They know what they're doing. Can't tell them nothing. They watched 2 Liver King videos yesterday about deadlifts. So, all right. Let's get it. They don't like when I row them either. I bet that they don't like when I row them either. No, it's good, Chase. I appreciate you being here when you get the chance. Sometimes it's like that. It was definitely a row, Random. Random, what's your current deadlift and bench PRs? It'd be interesting. Who am I bench shaming? If someone comes in giving advice to powerlifters, that's the first thing they should be asked. Should be the first thing they're asked. That's kind of the standard here. It's not shaming anybody's bench. But if you come in giving advice to somebody based on a powerlifting channel, you should at least be powerlifting. Ugh. 130's getting there, Random. Not bad. Not bad. You're doing all right. You're doing pretty good. You'll get there. You'll get there. You'll get there. Not quite. Not quite advice worthy yet, but we're there. We're there. I'm gonna move my chat to my laptop though, guys. Ugh. It's easier to see my chat. I close grip bench. A close grip bench. Yeah, 440, you're getting there. You're moving some weight. I'm not gonna say you're not moving weight, but you're not quite where I would want you to be for me to take advice from you. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody starts somewhere. I don't disagree. So, all right. Let's grab some more weight, guys. Let's grab some more weight. But random, you should really consider not coming in and being a hater. You should consider maybe watching a little bit and figuring out what's going on first. Figuring out what's going on first. Because you might be surprised by what you see. You might be surprised by what you see. We don't oil up in this stream. All right, let's add another plate. Add another plate. I don't take advice via my stream, RP. You know that. RP, I feel like you feel some type of way tonight. I feel like you feel some type of way tonight, RP, and I don't understand why. I thought we were past that, but it's all good. Whew. All right. RP, I don't ever plan on taking advice via the stream, I'm gonna be honest. What's going on now? Bryn, okay, so Bryn, you're different, all right? What is it, like 22-inch arms? Bryn, all right? So it's different, Bryn. I probably wouldn't take advice, Tom. I mean, I would listen to his advice very, very avidly. He knows what he's talking about. But I would probably stay on the same program I'm on now, if that makes sense. But I would listen to what he has to say because he knows what he's talking about. But two very different things we're training for. So, but he would be one of those people that would be qualified to give advice to pretty much anybody. Yes. RP, I feel like you're having a bad day, and I'm going to try and be super nice because usually you're pretty okay in the chat. But I don't take advice on the stream for a reason. There's a lot of reasons I don't take advice on the stream. One of the big reasons is almost nobody that's on this stream, I'd say the vast majority of people in the stream are not certified to give advice, right? So the other part of that is they're almost always giving advice repetitively. So almost always giving advice repetitively. No, but I'm not going to take advice from someone via stream chat with no certification to back it. So I also bench double my body weight, so I think I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. Over double my body weight. I think I'm doing just fine. Naturally, might I add. Naturally, might I add. Naturally bench more than double my body weight. My bench is 365 at 177. Think I'm doing okay. My bench is 365. I don't fabricate anything, RP. All my stuff is legitimate. So. I don't have to take your advice. My lifts are doing fine. I don't have to take RPE's advice or Dorian's advice. Ugh. Yeah. I'm doing just fine. No, Andy, it's verified. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All of my stuff is verifiable and backed. So I'm doing all right, Ollie. 490 is my deadlift PR. That's lightweight. That's lightweight. 490 is my deadlift PR. No, you're good, Reggie. I don't know what's up with RPE. I think he's got something in a twist tonight. I don't know what's wrong with him. Usually he's all right. Usually he's doing all right. He's in a bad mood. I'm trying to be nice. Dorian doesn't know what he's talking about, RPE. And if you believe that he does, then you're just as bad. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to be super nice to you, RPE, because you've been here a while. But I need you to cool it out a little bit. So I'm trying to be super nice. I don't know what if you and Dorian are friends, I don't know what it is, RPE, but I can't help you there. It's some troll that keeps coming in the chat. He keeps asking about, Dorian's some troll that keeps coming in asking about my income and trying to give me advice on why I should be doing bodybuilding instead of powerlifting. So 9 times out of 10, the chat's not going to be. So I don't know. I'll keep doing my thing. I'll keep doing my thing and keep lifting heavier and heavier, and you can do your thing. It's all good. What am I fabricating about nutrition, RPE? Nutrition's like the easiest part for me. Nutrition's like my easiest part. What are you talking about, RPE? What about my nutrition am I fabricating? What about my nutrition am I fabricating, RPE? I'd like for you to give me some examples. Because I think you've lost the plot, RPE. No, they don't. Powerlifting, bodybuilding, two very different things. Two very different things. I forgot to put a belt on for that 405. We're going to put a belt on for 425. We just have a couple, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, Mossberg. Most of them are just trolls, but RPE has lost it. I don't know what's going on. What am I lying about, RPE? Explain what I'm lying about. I'm trying to allow you your moment here, RPE, but you're not actually giving me anything. I'm trying to give you your moment. I'm trying to be nice and give you, I don't take any vitamins, no. I'm trying to give you your moment, RPE. What am I lying about? I've given you open floor here, RPE, more than I give a lot of people, so take advantage of it. because I still feel like you're having a bad day. I still feel like you're having a bad day. So, and you've been here a while, so I am natural. I am natural. I don't think that's what RP is getting at. I would be surprised if that's what RP thinks I'm lying about. I would be surprised. What's up? What's up? I don't do chocolate milk. I don't do chocolate milk. I wasn't always, I've never really been a huge fan of chocolate milk. So, what are you talking about though? Give me an example, RPE. Tell me what I'm lying about. I want an example. You just keep saying I'm lying. You haven't told me what I'm lying about. I don't understand. You think I don't drink milk? Is that what you think? What are we lying about? I benched 365, current PR. Yeah, it's just about how you take it. It's just about how you approach the conversation. There's plenty of people that come on here and want to discuss what I do. When you discuss it normally and you're not spamming my chat with it, it's not an issue. So 365. I can tell you right now that there's been a lot of people that come on here that we talk to. So we talk to about this stuff. There's plenty of people that come in here and ask why I do things I do, and we have conversations. What's inaccurate? You can't name anything, RPE. RPE, I want you to step back from your keyboard, all right? I want you to think. Chris is asking me to give an example right now of one thing he's lied about in his nutrition or anything that I'm doing. And I want you to give that example. I haven't muted you because I want the example, because I want to clear the air if you think I'm lying about something. If I've misled on something, I will definitely correct it, but I have not, and not that I'm aware of. I'm trying to be nice, RPE. I really am. I'll come back to the chat in a second. Is this Dorian's alt? Oh, I have no insecurities. I'm doing well. Core power is great. You need core for everything, Marshall. Core is good for everything. All right, so we're gonna go hit some legs real quick, guys, and then we're gonna do those air squats. We don't have a lot of them to do. We might add something in. I don't know. I thought air squats were going to be more popular. All right, let's set up for these. Unless RPE gives me a very specific example here soon. Oop, hold on. Unless RPE gives me a very specific sample, that's fine, Bryn. I don't expect it. I just thought they were going to be more popular. I thought people wanted to see me hurt. I'm actually okay with not doing air squats. Well, Seekers, it's not actually going to be air squats. It's just not going to be with a barbell on our back. We always add something to it. I'm probably going to add box jumps and a weight vest to them. They never end up actually just being what we say they are. We kind of take viewer suggestions at the end. I should have put that in there, though. I should have put it in there that there was going to be other things attached to it. So, but they add up pretty quick because the other night we got to 197 push-ups. So I kind of got to be careful. So, but I don't ever expect anybody to do anything with that. YouTube is not my living, so I'm not concerned about it. I just like to have fun with it. So, they won't do that SHH. That won't happen. Yeah, I've given up on RP actually giving any examples at this point, guys. I know we're still talking about it, but I think I've given up on it, on any examples coming from RPE. I thought so too. I thought RPE was a cool dude, but it seems like he's having a bad day. So I'm gonna let him figure himself out, and he's welcome to come back to the chat when he's feeling better. I didn't mute him, so. But at some point tonight he went off. I don't know if he just really likes Dorian. Maybe he's really a big fan of Dorian. Maybe him and Dorian are friends. I don't know. But I'm allowed to moderate my chat however I want. I am not, CD. I am not. That's a trolling thing. That happens on a nightly basis. I don't know what happened with RPE. So I don't know what happened with RPE. We have a lot of trolls in the chat tonight, though. So there's some. He's usually pretty cool. RPE's been a cool dude for a while. I don't know why he's gone off the rails. But mind you guys, if you remember correctly, RPE did start out as one of those science-based lifters that was critiquing the entire stream. And he kind of came over to being kind of cool in the chat for a while. So maybe it struck a chord. I don't know. I explained that. So if you're in the Discord, I explained why that video is not up yet. I had to fix the file. It was too large, and I couldn't get it to compress without destroying it, RPE. But I do have the video files. If you want them, I can get them to you in the Discord. I just can't get them up. They won't upload. They're too large. So I have to compress them, but I don't want them to be crap. But I do have miniature clips available if you want them, RPE. Oh, I did do the challenge. I already said I didn't get all 10,000 calories in RPE. That was never in question. I never lied about that. That's why it was a challenge. We said we're going to attempt 10,000 calories. So we attempted 10,000 calories. I have access to 6 gyms, RPE. That's factual. In fact, RPE, I don't have my keys with me. 1 key goes to 6 different gyms, RPE. That's true. That's true. I have access to a lot of gyms. Remember, RPE, I work for a lot of gyms. I've worked for a lot of gyms. I still have access to those gyms. No, I have the keys to a gym that has 6 locations in this area, and it's the same key for every building. So RP, try again. What else did I lie about that you don't know? Oh, Lord. I don't weigh my food, no. We are lifting. It's a full brick. We're doing sets of 7 on the full brick. No, I did a 10,000 calorie challenge. I ate 5,000 calories a day. It was a 10,000 calorie challenge. That was a Sunday challenge. We don't do 10,000 calories a day. That's never been my claim. 5,000 calories, 300 grams of protein is my normal routine. I don't know. I explained why I was having issues with the 10,000 calorie challenge video. That exists, but I've already said that I didn't hit 10,000 calories, that I failed the challenge. No, I take 15 grams of creatine every day. I've taken it on camera multiple times, RPE. Try again. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I didn't hit 10,000 calories in the challenge. I already said that. RP, why do you think 15 grams of creatine is going to hurt me? It's not going to hurt me. I'm going to be okay. You can't it's near impossible to overdose on creatine. Yeah, not everybody weighs the same. 15 is not that excessive. And I 100% take 15 grams of creatine a day. I take 2 scoops of 5-gram monohydrate, and I take 5 grams in my pre-workout. So it is definitely 15 a day. Those are wild accusations, RPE. Wild accusations. We're just going to move HF out. I don't know who HF is, but he's just a normal troll. 15 grams is not going to put your kidneys in a coma state. What are you talking about, RPE? Do you know anything about nutrition and supplements? 15 grams a day is a mild amount. That is not excessive, RPE. In fact, that's less than a lot of people take. Oh, Lord. Appreciate it, Sam. I mean, you could probably get an idea. I never said it was a certification in basic nutrition. I have a nutrition certification. I am a certified nutritionist. Certified nutritionist. I've showed my certification live on stream. So try again, RPE. Try again, RPE. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'll keep shutting them down, I guess. I'm gonna need you to try a lot harder. It's not that hard, Mike. It really isn't. It's not like a super extensive exam or anything. But that was never my claim. I never said I went to a 4-year college. All of your examples have been debunked now, RPE. So I'm not a dietitian. I never claimed to be a dietitian. You've challenged me on things that are already verified incorrect, RP. Congratulations. RP, why don't you go sit out a stream and come back when you're feeling better? Because you're not helping your case at all. You're not helping your case at this point, I'm going to be honest. Our protein shake sounds great. You seem to care a lot, RPE, I'm going to be honest. You seem to care more than almost anybody else in the stream. All right, one more set here. Yep. You've yet to actually name something I've lied about. You've RP, I think you've lost any kind of backing you had in the stream when Dorian left yesterday, all right? He never destroyed any argument. Dorian's argument is that he had a different setup than me and he thought it was better. That was his argument. And I told him that's great that he did something else, but I wasn't interested. But I just wasn't interested. And I told him if that's what he likes to do, he can continue to do it. I said that multiple times, that he can do whatever he wants to do. Let me grab the weight vest. And it's great that it works for him, but that's not what I want to do. And I'm allowed to say that. You are definitely sound like a science-based lifter right now. And that's fine, RP, if you're a science-based lifter. So. But. I don't know. I wanted to clear things up with RP because he's usually all right. Let's move on, though, RP. We're going to go to something else. We're going to move on. We're going to move on from RP because I'm kind of getting tired of the conversation. To be honest. Luckily, I have this thing called everything I do and say is verified, as I don't lie. So. We're moving on. We're moving on, Mossberg. Don't worry. I'm done entertaining it. I'm done trying to make him feel better about whatever it is. We're going to leave it where it's at. I don't think I'm going to convince him one way or another. So. RP, I'm not doing this anymore. Ugh. All right, let's grab these. We're going to do, so we had to subscribe to the channel too. You know what, guys? It would be very few air squats, so we're going to change it. We're still going to do the squats. We're going to do an air squat, bodyweight squat, followed up by a box jump. So bodyweight squat, box jump, bodyweight squat, box jump. We're going to do 14 of those. 14 of those. So bodyweight squat, box jump. Is it 30 inches? I think it's 30-inch box jump, right? I don't know. Hold on. I know it's on here somewhere. I want to say it's 30 and it ended up being like 28 or something. It's like very light writing on the box. It's like near impossible to see. I don't see it though. I know that this direction here is, I can't read it anymore, 24, so it has to be at least 30. It has to be at least 30, right? All right. It's 30. We're gonna be okay. This is simple work. This is simple work. So. All right. So we'll do a squat into a box jump. Is that what we should do? Yeah, we'll do that. So bodyweight squat. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 14. We're doing 14. That one's been on the wall. I don't think it's a female on the wall, though. I don't think that's a female on the wall. It's not. It's not. All right, 7 more. Woo! Talk about some quad work. All right. All right. RP, I think you're a little bit further back in the chat. You might want to turn it to live. Hold on. We'll get you a view, Mossberg. It's all right, Mossberg. It's all right. The view it was distorted by the distance. Distorted by the distance. All right, let's go chit chat. Let's go chit chat. Maybe about something interesting. All right, yeah. What's up, Nimish? I remember you. RP has been removed. We gave him enough time. We gave him enough chances. We gave him enough chances. Felt good. Felt good. All right, let me pull some stuff up real quick. Let me pull up the chat and whatnot. What's up, Xander? What's up? What's up, Nathan? Fastest time to pull the truck, we can pull that up. It depends on the truck. I did a fire truck pull a while back. That was fun. That's on the gym's page, though. They have the ownership of that video. So, but I think it depends on the truck. We just had an earthquake, guys. You hear that? We just had an earthquake. Ah, that's kind of cool. We get earthquakes here pretty often. Did you guys hear that earthquake? Did y'all hear that on the stream? We just straight up had an earthquake. Well, you probably wouldn't feel it all the way in Cali. I'm in South Carolina. We just had an earthquake, just now. Yeah, there's a text from my wife. Oh my God, that earthquake. We just had an earthquake here. I felt the earthquake through the floor. The whole building just shook. We'll probably get a second one here in a second. We get them where I'm at, actually. No, they're not always statewide. You could hear it. If you guys scroll back, you guys will probably hear it. It was probably from the squats. That the weight on the bench just fell off from my bench earlier. The bar just rolled off the hooks. You know what? Let me not talk about the earthquake, guys. I might be lying about it. I don't want to lie anymore. Oh, shit. I should stop. I should stop. Southeast United States, Mark. That was a big earthquake. That was a solid earth. I mean, it's probably not big for like California. We're gonna. I shouldn't have said anything else about RP. I'm sorry. We're gonna move on. It was a lot, Mossberg. That conversation was a lot. I don't want to bring it back up, but that conversation was a lot. I tried. Did I try? I tried really hard to be nice, I feel like. Maybe I gave him too much. Maybe I gave him too much leeway. But I tried to be nice because he's been pretty cool. I mean, it sounds like Bryn's had a problem with him in the past, so maybe I should have just taken Bryn's advice there. So, yeah, we're done with it. But, Mossberg, your opinion. You think I was too nice? Is that what I was doing wrong there? See you, Nathan. Have a good one. That earthquake, there's no second one yet. No second one yet. Depends on what you're doing, Dark. It depends on what you're doing. college isn't always a bad thing if you're doing something that's going to do well outside of college, right? I think I'm getting a warning on my phone. Hold on. No, no warning. Let's see what I can find. I want to look for some old videos. Did you hear it, Bryn? Did you hear it? Yeah, it was solid. Hold on. You still here, Mossberg? Why to the next state? I think Mossberg walked away from his thing for a minute. All right. The biggest earthquake we've had here, we've had a couple of big ones recently. We get a lot of them here, though. We get a lot of earthquakes here. It's pretty common. It's pretty common for us. We usually get them back to back, though, so you guys might get the opportunity to hear another one tonight. You guys might get an opportunity. Got you. It might be my end. It might have been the earthquake, right? Might have been the earthquake. Lord. Lordy Lord. We're going to be safe. We're fine. The earthquake wasn't that bad. It was just surprising. We just get, you never expect them. A lot of the time it has to do with the water here. Like if we get a lot of rain, we get earthquakes. So we'll probably have at least one or two more tonight while I'm sleeping. Usually I sleep through them. But we'll see. Neither of that sounds like something I need to be doing. I'm gonna be honest. We don't get anything that big. When I say a big earthquake, it's big for us, right? We don't get any big, huge shakes here. So we just get a lot of small things. We just get a lot of small shakes. So. All right. Oh, the chickens will be fine. Yeah, yeah. We're pretty far from the water here, like ocean water. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right, and nothing that large. Nothing that large. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Oh. I gotta put you guys in the bottle too. Don't let me forget that before we end the stream. We're gonna be ending the stream soon because I think we've done everything we're gonna do for the night. I'm kind of smoked after those box jumps, guys. That's more cardio than I'm used to. Definitely more cardio than I'm used to. So, all right, what was I about to do? I was about to do this. I tried to make the jumps interesting. I tried to make the squats interesting because it didn't seem very intensive. Just to do like 10 air squats. Dwell, I don't. Is it anybody else been able to figure out Dwell recently? What's going on? He once in a while he says something in the chat that just like seems like he's talking to someone that's not here. Is anybody able to decipher what's going on there? Because he hasn't said anything for a while, and then that popped up. Yeah, it was my last workout. For the night. For the night. That Shakespeare thing. He's got a shaker cup in his hand. All right, let me get the names on the bottle, guys, and I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm tired tonight. I know I seem low energy. I think I need to get some more sleep. Guys. Let me get the names on the bottle. We got two supporters. We had Chase tonight. It was just Chase tonight, right? Was it just Chase tonight? Just Chase tonight. You did. I almost flipped this bottle over with drink still in it. Yeah, Mossberg. I appreciate you being here. I'll be in the Discord tonight, guys, for some more civilized chat. So if you guys don't have the Discord, I'll post it again tonight. I usually post it like once every other week. If you guys want to get in the Discord, that's where we kind of hang out between streams. I'll repost that. But we got Chase on the bottle. Appreciate the help tonight, Mossberg. It was hectic tonight. That was interesting. So that was an interesting night. That was a lot. So I appreciate your help as always, Mossberg. So yeah, I appreciate all of you guys being here as always. All right, you guys have a good one, and I'll post up the Discord if you guys want to jump in the Discord. I'll be chatting in there for a little while tonight because I'm not going to sleep yet, but I'm definitely gonna go start resting if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So, all right, you guys have a good one. Hey, Steve, what's up? All right, see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna be back on at probably 10:30 tomorrow. So I'll see y'all then.